All right, I am here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and today we're going to discuss something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is Facebook, Instagram, and social media as it relates to legal issues. And for a while there, people felt as if anything they posted on Facebook was private if they had a private account, or on Instagram or Twitter, if my account is private, that means nobody else can see it, right? Well, I've always contended that if you post it on the internet, it's probably not private. Well, David, I know this has been coming up in personal injury lawsuits where people say they can't go swimming and then they post a picture of on Facebook of them swimming in the ocean, or they can't ride a bike and here they are riding the bike in Colorado. Can that evidence be used in a case, and should people not post that stuff on Facebook and Instagram?
Well, you asked two questions. To answer your first question, it absolutely can be used against you in a court of law if the defense is able to obtain that information through the proper means. And secondly, I, as an attorney, can't say, don't post anything that's damaging against you, don't do anything that's you're trying to hide from anybody. I would always advise my clients, and I have done in the past, is look, you have to be honest. You have to be truthful with the other side. And unfortunately, in the past, I've come across some clients which have not been truthful. But nowadays, when I meet with clients, I tell them, I said, you know what, I need you to be truthful with me, and I need you to be truthful with the defense as well. Because if you go to that position and you claim, like you said, that you cannot swim, and next thing you know, a Facebook image or video of you pops up either on Instagram or Facebook, and here you are swimming, doing all these moves, and you're claiming that you can't raise your arm over your shoulder, and here you are in the act of doing that, the defense is going to bring that to the attention of the jury, and that's going to affect your credibility. Now, there have been some cases where, for example, somebody has gone with a relative to the beach, and the relative is the one that's fishing, and you say you used to go fishing, and since the accident, because your shoulder hurts, you don't do fishing anymore. But you're at the beach, you're there with your cousin or your relative or something like that, and everybody's taking pictures, and the guy's like, here, come take a picture like you're fishing. And here you are, in good faith and honestly, nothing to do. You just simply go and hold that fishing pole, act like you're fishing, and here you go, next thing, a picture of you is shown on Facebook holding a fishing rod that makes it look like you're fishing, but you're not. And then you have to then come and explain it to the jury that I was really not fishing, I was just holding a rod, and it could create a lot of havoc. So there are circumstances where people are posting pictures of themselves that may look like you're doing something that's what you said you can't do, but in reality you're not really engaging in that activity. And aside from that, it used to be that defense attorneys were able to get this information through investigators. Sometimes I heard that they would have a friend who might befriend a client and then get access to their Facebook and get all this information. Or sometimes, surprisingly, you'd be surprised, there are people out there whose their Facebook page is open to the public. There's nothing hiding. You don't have to be a friend or acquaintance to be able to see what's on their website. And like you said, all the information is there. Anybody can just go click and get all the information downloaded and then give it to the defense attorney and say, here you go, during this period of time, and everything's dated in Facebook or Instagram. Here's all these pictures during this period of time. There is nowadays discovery that the courts are somewhat allowing for the defense to discover your Facebook page. And there's some limitations. It's still new to the legal industry, and the courts are trying to grapple with it. But in the federal courts, they have come about and said that there is not really an absolute right of privacy. I mean, their argument is you're putting it out in the public for your friends and everybody else to see, and if the defense can show that they have enough basis that, hey, they have some way of getting to your Facebook to see if it shows you doing activities that you were not supposed to do, the courts will grant it, and that's still up for grabs. But again, to answer your question, yes, it is discoverable, and it could be used against you, and you should be honest and truthful.
So, and as a side note, nothing to do with personal injury, those who are wondering, if you post something on Facebook, from a technology standpoint, there are roundabout ways that anybody can find it. I mean, there are too many ways that when something is publicly posted on the internet, even if it's in a private setting, it can be found. So please be aware of what you do on social media. I know your Instagram account might be private. I know your Facebook account might be private. Not even a personal injury situation, just in real life, it can cause problems. I think we all know someone who has a Facebook story. So be
Yeah,
careful with what
yeah.
you post on the
To
internet.
add to that, what you said is that you may post a picture and tag a friend, and a friend may then take that picture and post it on their own page, which is now open, and then express it to another friend of a friend, and then next thing you know, it's up on Google and it's discoverable. So, like you said, just because your Facebook is or Instagram is private and you only have select few people doesn't mean that that image or that item will not surface somewhere else on Facebook, on the World Wide Web.
Absolutely, and this is going to be a topic that we write extensively on because it's going to continue to evolve with the evolution of social media. So please feel free to go to davidazizipersonalinjury.com. We will have a post, and if you have been hurt in any type of injury, whether it be a car accident or slip and fall, please feel free to contact the law offices of David Azizi. You will see the phone number above in the YouTube as well as below in the information. Thank you for your time, David.
All right, thank you.